Is bigger always better, or do sometimes things that come in small packages pack just as big of a punch? Today we're gonna find that out. Yes, we are. Now, we brought multiple different sizes of our favorite things to indulge in, and we'll be determining for ourselves today which size fits best for us based off of our preferences. Now, before we get too deep, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you have not yet subscribed. Yes, but I say we just get right into things today. Do you want to get things started for us? Sure. And what better way to start than with a kiss? Excellent. Where do you want to start? Do you want to start with the small, the medium, or the large? I think this whole video, let's just go small, medium, large. Okay, in that order. All right. Want to get them all unpackaged? Sounds good to me. Now these are all the exact same shape, but drastically different sizes. Yes, and I actually wasn't sure if this was gonna be solid, and it sure is. I was hoping that it would be hollow. Yeah, same. Okay, here, I'm gonna show you the size difference before we get into things. Here's the little one. Fits comfortably. Yeah, like it. It pops right in. It doesn't last that long, but it's pretty creamy. Medium. Right off the bat, I'm not sure size is working in Hershey's favor. It's kind of awkward. I don't know how to bite into it. Yeah, it's a weird shape. Let me show them the inside. Okay. I've already given my thoughts. Let's just do the biggest one, and then we'll award a winner. Yeah, I'm just gonna break right into this one because that one was already uncomfortable to eat. I can't imagine how uncomfortable this massive hunk would be to get in there. Okay. This thing is thick. I'm just gonna try to eat it as is. Okay. Same is true for this one. It's just a little too big. It's so big. I'll show it to him one last time before we're done with it. That experience lasted a lot longer than I anticipated. And I think when it comes to the Hershey's Kiss, the small wins all day. I think that the shape just doesn't work for a big product. I agree. The small one gets the job done. You really, really have to work for that one. Yeah. Anyways, what's up next? Up next. I must say, it was fun. I would get it every once in a long while, but it's just like, it's a very occasional experience. It's just too much. I don't think I would, because it's still Hershey's chocolate. If I'm going to have a big Hershey's product, I would rather it just be in bar form, because that hunk of chocolate was genuinely uncomfortable. Yeah. That's just me. It was a fun try, though. Yes, it was a good time. Yes. All right, next up. We are going to be doing the thick and fluffy original Eggos, the home style, and these little minis. I did toast some before we came in. Perfect. I actually think the only one I've had of these is actually just the home style regular Eggo waffle. I don't think I've had the thick and fluffy or the minis yet. No. All right, so we're starting small? I think so. All right. Let's try it. I like the one bite nature of it. Yes. But do you feel like maybe being too hard could be a problem? I feel like that's really hard. Maybe it's just mine. I might have over toasted them. I mean, but they don't look like it. What they do need is some syrup. Let's try it with syrup. I like the dunkability. Yeah. I don't have to pour the syrup over the whole thing. That's nice. Very nice. That's good. Nothing to complain about. Nope. Moving our way up to the standard. All right. Your run-of-the-mill, average Joe Eggo waffle.
That's more up my alley.
I think I changed my mind. I'm with you. The smaller ones were really firm. That still had the nice crunch on the outside, but it was softer in the center. I think it was like a nicer experience.
That little bit of give, that little bit of fluff in the center definitely does something for me. Then we've got the thick and the fluffy. This is my first time having this one, and it smells absolutely outstanding. This one is Madagascar vanilla.
It just says made with Madagascar vanilla. I don't know if any of the other ones are.
I don't know, but it smells good. Oh yeah. That's it. I'm going bigger is better for this one. I think that thick and fluffy is wonderful. It does much more for me than the really hard small ones.
Yeah. I wasn't sure if we were going to agree there for a second because I felt like you really liked the original. But for me, the thick and fluffy not only was the best consistency and texture, it also holds more syrup. So for me, that's the one I'm going with.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll get that one any day.
Waffles for me are a vessel for the syrup, or in a different application, I would probably put butter on it. So for me, I just think that works the best.
All right, cool. Well, we agree then. Moving on?
Yes.
Next up is our only item that we didn't just bring 3 sizes of. We brought 4. We've got the Reese's Thins, we've got your standard cup, you've got your big cup, and then you've got your half-pound cups. These massive things. Can it be too big?
We're gonna find out. Now, we have had those before. When we initially planned to do this video, we had just planned these 3 items, and then they released this for the holidays. It just seemed to be perfect timing. Let's dive in smallest to biggest. Let's get them all in package.
Okay.
I've never seen all 4 in one place in this order, and it's actually a very fun and satisfying visual.
Yeah, do you actually have a clean plate? Because this one's like really dirty. Thank you. I want to show them all lined up, and then all cut up, and then we'll dive in. Because this is really cool. Okay, these are the different sizes. Ranging from thin, you've got your regular, that's the big cup, and then you've got your half pounder.
Now, I am really excited because I genuinely don't know which one of these I'm going to prefer over the other, and I feel like you really have to experience them back to back to find out, for ourselves, which could be the best.
Look how sick this is. Okay, check this out. Again, your thin, your regular, your big cup, and then your half pounder. Starting with the little guy. It tastes delicious, but it's not enough of an experience. It eats too fast.
It's too fast, and it seems extremely soft.
All right, your average one. I'll show them individually as well, why not? That's a bit better.
Especially as a single bite. Very satisfying.
All right, well, creeping up in size, we're going to the big cup. Oh yeah. That's the way to go. A mouthful in the best way.
The nut butter is substantially more. So you're getting a very satisfying peanut butter flavor. The chocolate is still there, but not over pronounced. It's kind of sitting back seat to the peanut butter a little bit. It's excellent.
They're loading you up with that one. I love it.
And like I said about the thin, it felt very soft. You're getting a firmer experience with the big cup. And I like that.
Way better. The more filling, the better. Here you go. Here is the half pound cup. We had these last winter, and I remember really liking them. But we'll see if it's unnecessary.
That is too much fun.
There's nothing like it. Wow. That is an experience of a lifetime. I struggle with awarding a winner though, because it's between your average Joe's and your mega size. Because that is an experience of a lifetime, like I just said. It's like on special occasions, holidays, vacations, something like that, I'm going with the massive one. But on your day-to-day, the average Joe is like, it's doing the job. It's like, it's really good.
I know my opinion on it. That is such an amazing experience, but it's something that you only need to experience every once in a while. It's amazing. It is something like Reese's sells a peanut butter in a jar, but it's not their peanut butter. It's like a smooth, very normal peanut butter. That is like that gritty Reese's quality that I really like, and you're just not getting a mouthful of their peanut butter in any other application more so than you are like that.
Yeah.
But when it comes to the actual practicality, I think, I don't know, we can do whatever we want. I guess this is our video. So I would award it to medium as the original and the big cup.
Yeah, I think I would go with the big cup most often though.
Yeah, but I think between the big cup and the original, they're both very satisfying. They're both very satisfying. You're getting a good amount of peanut butter and chocolate ratios. I think that I would give it to like the medium size to slightly above medium.
Yeah, and because but yeah, I definitely think so. But I do love this one. The reason why I had a difficult time with it is because unlike the Hershey's Kiss, this one, although it's absolutely massive, it's not uncomfortable to eat in its size and with its shape.
It's true.
Because like the Hershey's Kiss, it was just kind of uncomfortable. This is the way to go when it comes to a massive product. Yeah. But yes, I think we're awarding regular.
Yeah.
It's just a little unnecessary.
It's a tough one, but I think that would be, that's the best I can do for that one.
Okay.
In the end, I enjoy all Reese's. It doesn't matter what shape or size, I'm going to love it. But big cup.
Yeah, I do think the thin though, it just doesn't do it for me. That's the one that I'm like, nah.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Okay.
Anyways, next up. You ready for this one?
Yes.
Pillsbury recently released Poppins. So they're little bite-sized versions of their cookie dough.
Yeah, you got some little balls here.
And their cookie dough is safe to eat raw. So we brought in their regular size cookies that you can toss in the oven and bake. And then they've got the big ol' safe to eat raw log.
Yeah.
Those are 3 drastically different sizes of the same exact item.
Yes, this is gonna be a fun one, I feel.
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure what to even do with this.
I think that we cut it, so, one second, let me take these out and I'll show you what I'm doing.
This is outside of my comfort zone.
I'm gonna do 2 of these, at least. So, I figured if you cut off a chunk of that, that's just a drastically larger version of that. So even if you did the same thickness, a little wider, but the entire thing.
All right, here, I'll show them. I'm gonna show it to them like this before I cut the big discs. This is the massive family size log.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Okay, so here's the little, here's the medium, and here's the large. Here, I'll stack them. That's the size difference.
I love it.
Okay.
Let's try, we just gotta try one because that's how it comes.
Okay.
I need more. I need more than one.
It's great, it's just not enough.
I think we dive right into the medium size to really get our thoughts.
Works for me. I'll show it to you one more time. I'm liking that one a bit more. That's the way to do it.
It's a more satisfying mouthful, and the chocolate chips are bigger and a little firmer. So you're getting more texture from the overall experience.
Yeah, so far I'm definitely going with the average size over the little ones any day.
Yeah.
By the way, I don't think we mentioned the fact that these are safe to eat raw. We did not need to bake them. Every single time we've ever had edible cookie dough on the channel, we have gotten comments saying, but guys, you're gonna end up with salmonella, or is it safe to eat? And it is, in fact, safe to eat raw.
Every one of them.
So, raw's the way we're doing it. Oh yeah.
I think I know my stance, but I need to analyze one thing first.
Okay.
Okay, you give me your thoughts.
I think I'm going with the big log. That's my favorite one. The whole eating experience of it. At first, I felt like I was going to say it was unnecessary, despite the fact that I loved it and would go with the medium size. But I changed my mind. I think it's different sized chocolate chips than even this one or that one, though.
That's why I was going back to it.
Yeah, no, I picked up on that. I was like, the chocolate chips even feel different. I really like that one. I don't know.
For me, you get to dictate how big the bite is here. I mean, you can go for multiple of these, but this scenario is just best for me. I think that it's customizable as far as, you get the amount that you want out of it. Overall, the chocolate chips are the largest. There seem to be the most of them, and it's extremely satisfying.
Yeah.
I kind of anticipated thinking that these would be the way to go.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm changing my mind. This one goes to large.
Yeah, absolutely. What do we got next? Oh, next up is actually what inspired this entire video, because in last week's video we had Oreos and we love the most stuff Oreo, and we asked for people to comment whether they like them thin, whether they like the double, whether they like regular, whether they like mega, or whether they like most. And so we decided, let's just put a few side by side. And so we brought the Oreo thins, we brought your standard Oreo, and then the ones that we had in that last week's video, which is the most stuff.
Now that video hasn't come out yet, so I'm anticipating some heat, because I did say that if your favorite Oreo is the thin, that you're wrong. I guess everybody has their own preference, just my opinion. I'll be very surprised if that one wins.
We haven't had Oreo thins in a very long time, so maybe our opinions will have changed at this point. We have been proven wrong in the past. Let's give them a shot.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep an open mind.
Yes. Okay, I'll show them the stack. Here we're looking at the most stuff, which is your most filled Oreo. You've got your standard, and then you've got your thin. Here's the thin on its own.
It's leaving a bit to be desired for me.
Yeah, I'm not crazy about it. What if you got two at a time?
I'll take two at a time. Too hard, not enough cream.
Better, but still not good enough.
Let's go for the OG.
Okay. Better, still not my favorite. I can't tell you the last time we had a regular Oreo either, because we would usually get mega or most.
Yeah, and I feel like double is the least I'm gonna go for.
Yeah.
Tell me if you agree. I like it more than the thin, but it does it not essentially kind of feel like when we stacked the thins?
Kind of. I feel like it is a little bit more cream, but it just doesn't do enough for me. I'm not getting enough out of it. It's just, I don't know.
But I feel like the ratios are similar, because the actual cookie is far thinner. For that one, the cookie is far thicker. I kind of felt like the similar ratios. I'm still going to choose the regular over the thin, but
I definitely think we're improving so far. Now here is the most stuff, something we are extremely familiar with. That's more like it.
That's the amount of cream that I want.
Large wins all day for this one.
We don't really need to say much more about it.
Nope.
The most stuff all day for us.
You're getting the hard stuff right at first. You're left with a mouthful of cream. Absolutely love it.
I don't think you can go wrong with any size Oreo, personally. Like in the end, it's kind of how I feel about Reese's. I love them all, but there's definitely a standout version.
Well, I guess one thing I should say, though, is the fact that if you're a dunker, go with the irregular. The thing is, we're not people who don't like dunking their cookies in milk. If you're going to dunk a most stuff Oreo in milk, I don't think that would do much. But I do think that if you are someone who likes milk with their cookies, you would go with the original Oreo.
That's a good observation.
Yeah.
Is this the last item? I think it is.
So.
All right. Well, I think we've got a theme of candy happening, or just sugar in general. We were actually going to try to get a thin crust, a regular size, and a deep dish pizza, but we got to shopping so late. The grocery store that we were at did not have any deep dish. So, Kit Kat it is. We've never had the Kit Kat thins, ever. So this will be our first time with those. We've had the Big Cat, absolutely love it. And a standard Kit Kat, you can't go wrong.
No, I'm very interested to see how these thins are. They are new. I don't know what I was expecting, but not individually wrapped. This is another pretty fun side-by-side comparison.
Yeah.
I've never seen all three of them, of course, because we haven't had the thin in a row. So here's the thin. You've got your regular, and then you've got your Big Cat. So I'll show you a width difference. Okay.
It's far more about the chocolate.
Yeah.
Just a little bit of crisp, but it's definitely more about the chocolate.
Absolutely. And now I like it, but it does leave a bit to be desired for me. Not my favorite Kit Kat.
It's not bad. It still holds true to what a Kit Kat is. But again, it's not so much about that nice even ratio of chocolate to wafer.
Yeah.
It's just a bit more about the chocolate, little texture.
Yeah. So this is your average, and then right on top of the Big Cat. That's a better ratio to me.
Feels nice and balanced.
Yeah. A solid offering from Kit Kat.
You can't go wrong with the original.
And again, for the third time, that's a big boy.
It's been a while since having a Big Cat, and the thing that I realized, especially eating it back to back from the thin to the original to this, is that they have increased the chocolate ratio to kind of give you a slightly similar ratio to the original, just a whole lot more of it. And it does feel different. I don't think that you're going to be able to beat this one.
I don't think so. I absolutely love it. It's the thickest one. It's the hardest one. You've got to work for it the most, but my God, it is the best.
It's exceptional. Like I had mentioned there, they increase the ratio of chocolate with the Big Cat. So I feel like it's a similar ratio of chocolate to wafer, but because of its size, you're able to kind of pick it apart a little bit more. You're able to detect the wafer and kind of experience each layer a little bit differently. I know that sounds very extreme and exaggerated for eating a Kit Kat, but for me, it just is a great experience. They all have a fantastic crisp factor. They all have a nice chocolatey, like, meltiness to them. That one, definitely more of a melty chocolate experience than any of them. The Big Cat, definitely the firmest of all of them. But they're all really satisfying in their own way. I don't think I can knock Kit Kat on any of them again.
No.
But the Big Cat takes it all day for the experience.
Yeah, but I would get the your average Joe, your regular Kit Kat any day. I would get the Big Cat, but I don't think I would ever get these Kit Kat thins again. They definitely don't feel quite as crisp, in my opinion, because it feels a little bit more chocolatey, a little bit softer to me. But hey, everybody's different. I guess variety is the spice of life, though. I mean, I enjoyed different things in different ways. Because we started out and like the smallest one won. You know, like I ended up thinking like I was gonna come into this and all of them were gonna be either average or large versions. But like that first one, the Kiss, I never would have gotten the big one again. I wouldn't even get the medium one again. I'm going for the small one. There was a couple things that we thought the medium was best for, like even like the Reese's. Even though the massive one was awesome, I definitely think that you don't need any bigger than the big cup.
Yeah.
And then with Kit Kat, you know, I'm going with like the big one. So definitely a little bit of everything was worth trying in my opinion, and like kind of different across the board.
Yeah, and I think as far as like a candy that has a little bit of wafer, but more about the chocolate or a cream factor, I would go with Kinder because that seems like, you know, a lot more minimal, and it emphasizes the wafer the least, and I feel like that's what Kinder does, but Kinder does it better.
Yeah.
I feel like Kit Kat does a full wafer experience, probably the best out of any product. But so if you want a Kit Kat that shines with what it does, again, original or Big Cat. The thin one doesn't stand a chance. Anyways, we could keep rambling about that for far too long. Is there anything else you would like to add?
No, I think that I pretty much summed up my feelings right there in the middle, right there before you took over.
Yeah, I had a great time, and you really don't get the differentiations the same as when you actually eat them back to back.
Yeah.
We've had the Reese's Thins. We've had the big cups many times. We've had the half-pound cups once. We don't get the original very often because we typically just sprint for the big cup. So eating them back to back, you're really understanding the difference between them all. And that was how it felt for every one of these products. So I had a really good time.
Yeah,
I would do this again with different products when we stumble upon them. You guys have to let us know. Would you like to see something like this done again with a variety of different products? Maybe we'd actually have time to go to a restaurant, get something like thin crust original deep dish. We are big deep dish fans, especially that we found that, almost refound that out and rediscovered it in the pizza video that we did. Was we love a good hearty bite.
Yeah.
Anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to give this video a like, not to boost our self-esteem, but to help the channel do better, get the algorithm going and working in our favor to help the Takedown tribe grow, help this channel become sustainable and actually something that we will be able to keep going for a long period of time. So please make sure to give this video a like, make sure to subscribe to the channel. It really does mean a lot to us and it really helps the channel and it helps us continue being able to bring content to you guys. So again, please like, please subscribe, comment down below if you have a preference for a small, medium, and large, or of any of these items, or if you would like to see another version of this video made. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you so much, and we will see you again in the next video.